Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from whatever you watch this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. So David NDII, if it's anything to go by, then he's going to be the first person that William Samoei Ruto might fire. That is because of the theories that David NDII has been bringing on board regarding economics. That is, in fact, according to what Professor Herman MANYORA believes. William Ruto's economic advisor, David NDII, has met himself on a receiving head from Raila Odinga's, from political analyst Herman MANYORA over his advices on the head of state and government. David NDII has been maintaining that the country will stabilize, supporting the sentiments of Kenya Kwanza government that the former regime of President Uhuru Kenyatta and his handshake partner, Honorable Raila Odinga, messed with the economy and left empty coffer, which they are trying to rehabilitate. Now, that is what MANYORA said. David NDII's pata-pote economics is not helping Ruto. NDII is idealistic, egoistic, and bullish. NDII said the shilling will go down to around 120 to a dollar. But as we get to the payment day, the dollar is dangerously moving to 150. Dear Ruto, save yourself from NDII.
Let me also, in a very special way, just commend some of our performers. My economic advisor, David NDII, Mohammed Hassan, Davis Chirchir, and the young man at EPRA. Those four gentlemen have done something phenomenal in our country. They have managed to put together a program that has taken us away from looking for $500 million every month to buy our fuel needs, which was slowly snowballing into a crisis. Today, as a country, we can buy fuel in Kenya shillings, something that many people never thought it would be possible. Again, I want to commend these good people. And let me tell you that from this month of April, all our fuel marketers and all the people in that space, they will be able to buy our products, fuel products, in Kenya shillings. And it will remove pressure on our dollars. In fact, in the next 1 month or so, you will see dollars coming down, the exchange rate coming down in a very phenomenal way. In fact, in my estimation, in the next couple of months, the dollars will come, the exchange rate will come below 120 shillings. Maybe 115, you never know. So, and these are outstanding actions of public servants who are contributing.
So what Herman MANYORA basically tried to say here was that the ideas of David NDII, that is according to Herman MANYORA, are simply bullshit. That is what he said. So I think this is in relation to the advice that NDII gave on procurement of oil in Kenya shilling. There was a time there, William Ruto praised that move and said that the economic advisors who are headed by David NDII successfully crafted a way whereby now the government would buy oil in Kenya shilling. So that was something that it's, according to many analysts, it is something that was well planned and executed by David Ndii. So there's one newspaper, I think the Business Daily, which sought to say that Kenya will take a step back from the government-backed fuel import credit scheme negotiated with the Gulf nations after the IMF expressed concern that taxpayers might be exposed to currency-related costs. Because this is, I think IMF is responding to that narrative of Kenya buying oil using Kenya shilling. And that is a plan which was hatched and well executed, well coordinated by David Ndii. So the article goes further to say that Treasury CS Njuguna Ndung'u said that the government would step back to allow private sector players, including oil marketing companies, banks, and credit insurance providers, to run the scheme. Yes, this was because the plan was that the government would attack this whole thing by itself, not through brokers, because they say that if you went through brokers, that's why these costs zilikuwa zinakuwa juu. But the moment they realize that even when you go directly to procure this oil, the costs bado mafuta inakuwa juu. So that's why they are saying that now the fresh plan is to give back the oil importers, oil marketing importers, or rather the oil marketing companies, the banks, and the credit insurance brokers or providers to run the scheme. Now that's what Treasury CS Njuguna Ndung'u said. So Professor Ndung'u, however, said the government had explained to the IMF staff who visited the country for reviews of credit and funding facilities. You know, the plan here was that Kenya would import oil using Kenya shilling. That is what the government was fighting for, because it believed that because of the fact that they buy in dollar, maybe no maana dollar ilikuwa inapanda, but they realized that even if they buy in Kenya shilling, bado inapanda, because if now the rate of dollar is around 140, it's heading to 150. At the time when these narratives was being brought on board, the dollar was around 120 something. Then there was plan that it would go down to 115, to 110, and probably below 100. But HERMAN MANYORA said that the opposite is what is being experienced right now, because the dollar is going from as short from 120 to 150, a thing that was not expected. And that's why in this tweet, HERMAN MANYORA said, David Ndii's patapotea economics is not helping Ruto. Ndii is idealistic, egoistic, and bullish. Ndii said the shilling will go to around 120 to a dollar, but as you speak to the payment day, the dollar is dangerously moving to 150. Dear Ruto, save yourself from Ndii. Yes, that is the advice that was given by HERMAN MANYORA. Save yourself from Ndii. So are we foreseeing a scenario where Ndii is ill-advising the William Ruto? If that is the case, then the question we'd like to ask ourselves is, why was he fired in Rwanda? I've listened to David Ndii, by the way. I like how he talks. He talks a lot of theories. Things that if kama zinaweza work, then the world can be a very better place. So ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you're watching this video for the first time, or if you're a regular viewer who has not subscribed, please just take 1 second, go to the subscribe button and hit it. By that, you shall have given us an opportunity to grow further. And to those who have subscribed to this channel, I am forever grateful, because without you, this channel would not have gotten this far. I'd like to kindly urge anybody who has watched this video to please just give this video a like, hit the notification bell, and also don't forget to stay safe and stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.